Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Dan Hooker versus Claudio Puelles. And that's this one right here, I'm going to go average confidence. No, I'm not giving you no high confidence, Dan Hooker. I'm not giving you high confidence. You got to earn that back. So I'm going to give him average confidence, Dan Hooker, to beat Claudio Puelles. I feel like Puelles' takedown offense isn't all that great. I feel like his best bet, who knows, if Puelles really hurts Dan Hooker on the feet, either Puelles really made some good improvements on his striking, or Dan Hooker's really shot, or it's a case of both. That Dan Hooker's fading and Puelles is really coming into his own. But Puelles still hasn't really impressed me on the feet just yet. It's definitely improving a lot from when I first see him. Obviously, like over time, a young fighter gonna make improvements, but still not where I necessarily want to see it. And offensive takedowns again, still not necessarily where I want to see it. So I feel like Hooker should be the stuff to take down. He's back at 55, not draining himself to 45. So he still should be a pretty sharp fighter. And, it's not like he just lost those two fights and didn't rebound. He did beat Hawk Ross pretty dominantly and showed a good well-rounded skill set. So he should be the stuff to take down the Puelles. And I think he has to get Puelles out there. But my concern is if he plays the guard or ground game with Puelles, trying to go for a finish or see opportunity where he maybe has him hurt, I feel like Puelles can definitely sneak up an arm, or not arm bar, like a submission, but more so like leg lock. He's good at those little knee bars. He definitely can sneak in a little knee bar or something and catch Hooker playing the game too much. Hooker, I think even his debut, I don't know if it was his debut or his second. I remember watching his debut like back when actually live, like he was playing the little knee game a little bit, but he was able to reach over, land elbows, and get a stoppage on the dude. But you don't want to be playing that with this guy right here. And I see him play in the grappling a couple times with some dangerous grapplers too much. So it's definitely on the table. It's not a case like, oh, he's going to stop him or he's going to get a takedown. It could be a case where Dan Hooker's, enabling too much instead of just like disengaging. But I'm gonna go Hooker in the distance. I feel like if he does lose one, like, yeah, Puelles is this, Puelles is that, and he can be this and can be that. But as far as what I'm saying, he's not that yet, or maybe never will be. In my opinion, I don't think he'll never be that great talent. He'll probably be a good placeholder, maybe around the lower end, in my opinion. Maybe eke up to the lower middle, but I'm not really high on the dude at all. Never really been. But yeah, if he loses this one, I feel like Dan Hooker is completely done. Not completely done, but relevance is done. He'll be on some cards and stuff and have some fans and draw some people there. But as far as actually climbing the rankings, he kind of cemented himself in one of the positions where like he's here, but he's not going nowhere. He's not going to climb the rankings no more to an irrelevant extent. But yeah, I feel like Hooker's takedown offense is pretty stellar. Not stellar, pretty decent. So he should be able to keep us on the feet. And Clive Puelles' offensive takedowns aren't the greatest. So not the greatest takedown offense, not the best takedown. I guess average at best or lower than average takedown offense versus pretty high, probably like a 7-8 takedown defense from Hooker. Should be able to keep us on the feet. Puelles doesn't take damage that well on the feet. So I feel like Hooker should be able to keep him on the feet. Should be able to tag him up on the feet. Should be able to react, like hit him with some reactionary knees, maybe to the sternum a bit. And really capitalize on an uncomfortable Puelles. Probably catch his knees, then Puelles probably roll to his back, hands on his head. Probably try and roll for a leg lock or just kick leg. But eventually he got to stand up. Like the ref stands him up, or Hooker just says stands up. And then like this repeated effect, this on the feet, getting tagged, getting hurt, falling to his back, or try and go for shoot ugly shots, or then shoot an ugly shot and try to roll for a leg, and it's really looking out of options. Then over the course of the fight, it's getting picked apart and worn down and relying on that. Eventually, this fatigue, probably handling his hips. Then he start getting tagged, get knee to the body, and then get some hit with some hammer fists to like finish him up third round. So yeah, I said a lot there. I don't know how he was even saying anything like. That was a visual prediction. I'm visualizing the fight. That was a visual prediction. I ain't know like he's gonna do this, do that. This was a visual prediction. It is what it is. Third round, TKO, Dan Hooker. So in this one, I got Dan Hooker via third round TKO. Now again, I'm saying DKO. Third round TKO. So pronounce it TKO. So in this one, I got Dan Hooker via third round TKO.